with the world map so people can see my awesome photoshopping skills, yo.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm still not happy with how the wood looks.
Believe
The wood
that when
needs
I
to
see
change.
it.
The wood needs to change, but the map's fine. Okay, I will also start local recording. My poor CPU. You'll get over it.
You'll be fine.
I know. I've got plenty of it. I might as well use it. Okay. So I'll get that up. I will minimize the past broadcast. And hello everyone, Dark Python here with a whole bunch of people. This is going to be a pre-test of our Dungeons and Dragons stream, which will be starting properly on Friday. This is just sort of to get to know the system and to teach some people who haven't played D&D how to play it. We have with us today Burnsy, mainly because he's at the top of the list. What character are you going to be playing?
I am a elf paladin, grey elf paladin, who is also a woman and also is 357 years old.
Awesome. We have our DM, Shar Bookworm.
Yo, sup? I'm sorry. I should not have done that. I killed Dark Python. I'm sorry.
I'm not even going to comment.
Fair enough.
Yep, she's an embarrassment. That's all you need to know. And we have General Catan.
Greetings.
Tell us a little bit about your character.
I'm not going to be playing tonight. I'm just being a creeper, probably. But I'm a half-orc called Jakara. I'm a warlock who has been possessed by an eldritch being. I like my clan, my homelands, and long walks on the beach. I hate Sudoku.
I enjoy long walks on the beach too.
Okay.
Well, you two have a lot in common.
Right, anyway. Josh, what character are you playing?
I am playing a Wood Elf Druid by the name of Varus, who is, I can't remember how old, 269 years old.
Awesome. We have Lucy.
Hello, I'm hoping this is working. I'm playing a Scarwathal, who's basically the elven, warlock of the, Tomb Pact persuasion, and my pact is with an Archfey.
Perfect. We have Telemaine, as most people here know from one of the mods.
Hello, I will be playing Tezrin, a human cleric, and hopefully I don't fall asleep in the middle of battle because I worship the sheep god.
This is going to go so well.
Yep, she's not kidding either, guys. There is actually a sheep god in this realm, but more on that later. And we have Wumple, finally.
The best for last. I will be playing... Oh, heck, what's my name again? My name is Pod Ruldar. Half-orc barbarian. Going totem on this one, so... Gonna be all bear-like and whatnot. Coming from the Wild's Gate, but... roaming all over the frickin' continent, aside from that. As a hermit.
Okay, excellent. And in the background you can all see the world map. This is where we will be taking, where the campaign will be taking place over on this side here. I'll just zoom in on it a bit so you can see it. We are currently on our way to...
Okay, so you guys are currently in Naldrin, which is one of the central countries. Basically, everyone and everything will have passed through there at some point on the way to another place, because it's very difficult to get to a lot of other bits of the continent without going through there via rivers and the like. you lot are currently on your way to the town of Tinsfall. So the River Tind is one of the great rivers that goes through Nandrin, heading towards the port of Hettel's Landing. Tinsfall is a trading town. It's getting quite popular recently, and you're currently walking there, and I'll introduce the scene properly in a moment.
Excellent, and that's about all we need to know, and we will be going through this again on Friday, but on Friday we'll each describe our characters. Don't worry too much about the backstories, as we can sort of just roleplay that during the time anyway. I would love to actually have some music on in the background, but thanks to Twitch it's all now copyright claimed, and so you're just going to have to put up with our lovely voices. Other than that, I will hand over to the DM and I'll shut up. Oh, there will be face cams of some people eventually when I can get the overlay properly done. But that's going to be a few weeks, I should think. But yes, DM, go.
Okay, so you lot are currently in Nandrin on the way over to Tinsfall. Now, to give you an idea, this is what Tinsfall looks like. It's art by the lovely Telemaine. It's a very, very pretty place, which is really zoomed in on mine for some reason. You might need to zoom out, Shane. I don't quite know. Okay, cool. So, incidentally, I should probably mention this is my first time doing the whole GM thing, so if I screw up, try not to hate me too much. Okay, so Tinsfall is a very quickly growing, vibrant town. It's essentially, think a bit like Italy, so it's built of pale stone, ruddy red tiles, and there are many buildings clustered around the edge of the river that basically go up into a cliff's edge and down past the river as well. So it lies at the foot of a group of very high cliffs known as the Baden Wall, which cut across southern Nandrin. And the Great Tind falls over the edge in a spectacular waterfall that draws the eye from far away. Unfortunately for you guys, you are currently far away. So travelling up or down the rivers around Nandrin has become quite expensive because it's a growing town, and those of you without coin to spare, or those without a river to sail, are basically left trudging along the cliff paths even. So the paths are quite long and not particularly interesting. Nandrin has a lot of tiny ruins spotted about it, but none of them are particularly fun to investigate. It's usually an old ruined shed or something like that around. It's currently about mid-afternoon, and you've been walking pretty much all day towards Tinsfall by this point. So if I move you on to the Tinsfall map, this is where you are at the moment. So you guys obviously a little bit less clustered together than that, have all been walking along the road, and you kind of ended up converging on each other at the moment. So you've basically got a couple of options. There are a bunch of trees down to your south which look like a pretty good place to rest, or you could just carry on along the road at the moment. What would you like to do?
Well, first things first, why is there a weird face behind the trees? I'm not sure.
I was wondering that.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to be able to see that or not, but
Yeah,
there is a strange face behind the
There's
tree.
a dude resting behind the trees at the moment. I couldn't find an icon of a person that wasn't trying to kill someone in some way or another, like you guys. So, for the sake of not having an NPC that isn't trying to kill you, that's your guy.
So creeps a lot.
Pretty much, yeah.
I sing, I dance.
That was very, very creepy.
My accent
Pretty much.
It comes from many places. It comes from Far East. It comes from near Europe. Oh no.
Oh my god. Yeah, what Frumple said.
Okay, so I guess we're probably quite tired from the walk, so let's go and have a little bit of a
Okay.
rest under the nice
You can
trees.
make these decisions individually, by the way. You've not really interacted with each other as of yet. You just kind of happen to be walking along the same way. So, move in whatever direction you'd like to. You can either carry on or go down and have a rest by the trees.
Yeah, I'm not tired, but I suppose I'll stick with this lot for now. You seem an entertaining enough lot.
Okay.
That we are. We're all a bunch of weirdos in this party.
Mm-hmm.
Love you too.
I think
Oh,
I'll
no.
sit here on my own.
Aww.
I am asleep in this bush.
Confound it.
Okay, so Telemaine is the purple, yes?
Telemaine is the light pink one, so the little robed dude up the top.
Okay, can everyone click on their character, click on the weird circle thing, and then click a corresponding colour, and it will end up with a dot beside
I
you?
did put an aura on all of you.
Auras
Can
you
you not
can't
see
see.
it? Darn.
Only on
Okay,
rolls.
sorry,
can
I
see
will
mine.
ping stuff to help you out here. So, Shane is this guy in that one. Dan, you're the lady down the bottom with the sword and shield, because that's the most paladin-y thing I could find. Josh, this one's you, same as earlier. Who's this? Okay, this one's Rumpel. The lady with the short bow is Lucy. It was an elf. That was about as good as I could do. And Telemaine, you are the robed cleric with the staff up the top. I apologise for the awfulness of the icons, but oh well.
They're stock.
Yeah,
It's
pretty much.
okay. It looks like I'm ready to go in the bush, so...
It wouldn't be the first time, would it, Dan?
Well, my guy's just refusing to move. So, this is a
Give me 1 second. Are you not? Oh, sorry. Sometimes when I set them up, they forget moving. You should be able to move it now, hopefully.
Maybe not.
Really?
It's giving me options, but
Okay, you should be able to literally just click and drag it.
okay. Now it's letting me. Perfect.
Okay, awesome. So just move it where. Okay, so you're pretty much all having a rest down by the trees, right?
Except for Telemaine napping in the bush.
And Telemaine's
Okay.
napping in the bush praying to the sheep god.
All right,
Am I-
cool.
I may join if that's okay.
Yep, of course, no problem. I will icon you up so you can come along in a minute and just be like, who are this bunch of weirdos?
There were some nice stones. I'm just really into stones.
Set your character up to be controlled by you. Now, what's your... Okay, you've got the light bluey thing. Okay, you should now have an icon. So you've just appeared
Yeah.
and seen this bunch of people resting. Would you like to carry on down the road, or would you like to go join them?
I'm going to carry on down the road.
Okay, carry on. Alrighty, so you're walking on past, being generally antisocial. Those of you who've gone to rest under the tree, you notice that there's a middle-aged human who's a little bit wrinkled and he has grey hair, resting underneath the trees as well, and he greets you very cheerily, greetings, how's it going, friends?
I just nod in greeting.
I climb up a tree.
Strange sort of greeting there, but okay.
Wouldn't that need a dex roll?
I can do a dex roll if you want.
Wow.
I'll assume that he climbs up the tree without breaking anything, or getting a twig in his eye, or...
Why, thank you.
Or
For
getting
now.
his tail caught.
Or getting his tail caught,
So
indeed.
I turn around to look at what's going on over there.
Okay, does anyone try to have a conversation with the Tinker?
So whereabouts you heading, stranger?
Oh, I'm just heading out from Tinsfall, you know, been
I'm just,
staying there for a little while.
We're on our way to Tinsfall.
You might want to be careful about that. There's been bandits along these roads recently.
Bandits, really? That sounds fun.
I think you'll probably be less fun, honey. Honestly, if you have money on you, they will be on you like a rabbit on a carrot.
I'd like to see them try.
Well,
So,
thanks for the warning. We'll keep an eye out for him.
No problem, friend. Name's Sim, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Pod.
Okay,
what on
so
earth
would
is
you?
that thing in the tree? Oh,
I want to investigate this bush.
Feel free to investigate the bush.
Would that be intelligence?
You need to make an investigation check.
No, sorry, actually,
Oh,
no. I'm gonna play more in character. I'm gonna forage the bush, so I guess that would be survival skill.
Yep.
I just need to- that'd be
D20
wisdom,
plus
wouldn't it?
wisdom. Yep.
Well, I'm proficient in it as well, so it'll be plus.
wow.
I'm proficient at survival.
To be fair, it is a D20 you have to roll.
You just,
D20, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
fine.
So,
Okay.
plus my wisdom. I'm just gonna have to get my character sheet up because I wasn't expecting to play.
Okay, you rummage through the bush and narrowly miss getting your hand caught in thorns, but there's nothing particularly interesting there.
Cool.
Maybe you should try a different bush.
You know what? I think I will.
Okay.
You might find something interesting, like a cleric.
Would you like to
It's
investigate
been a
this
long
bush as
walk,
well?
I'm pretty hungry. I would like to investigate this bush.
Okay, roll 1d20 plus your wisdom.
You are not having a good day.
You get stung by stinging nettles, and then accidentally throw the stinging nettle in your eye.
Looks
Oh
like you
my.
need a cleric.
You're not having a particularly good roll there, are you, mate?
It's been a long day.
So,
He's tired.
What on earth is going on?
So-
Right, I'm gonna stumble and go looking for Doc.
so I just sort of turn around and look at him as he's getting stung by stinging nettles, rummaging through a bush, and just say, "Do you need any help there, mate?" Can't do any longer than 8 seconds.
This bush looks like it might have dock leaves.
So I just see. I just
I
see
think at this
Jet
point, I'm just
stab
gonna
herself
like
in the
start
eye.
going on ahead.
I'm like, what?
I must have found something. 15 is a good roll.
What have you got? Okay, you find a really interesting shiny stone.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really cool stone.
But I like
Wait.
stones. I didn't mean like in a kind of weird like. I meant in kind of like the way a geologist would like stones, not like a kind of weird person who's like, "Ooh, shiny stone." My
Cool.
intelligence is low because I'm terrible at maths, not because I'm, you know.
That's great.
Okay, so we've got a
Did I
couple of
find anything
people.
else while foraging in that bush?
No, sorry, there's not very. I told you it's not a particularly interesting road around here. Really, there's not a lot going on. It's very much just a quiet road heading along to
Yeah,
Tinsfall.
look at which bush I'm looking in.
Ah, okay, fair enough. So you'd see that there's a cleric in the bush, very, very fast asleep, snoring a tiny bit. Do you interact with the
think-
cleric?
I am going to kneel down and prod the cleric with the blunt end of my spear to try and wake them.
Why do I have a tiefling coming towards me?
We haven't figured this out, like exactly what it takes to wake me up from magically induced sleep. So, GM.
Probably more than a prod with a stick, to be honest.
How about a stabbing until the death?
That wouldn't
would be
so much
good.
wake you up so much as, kill
Give you eternal sleep.
Yes, quite.
Oh, good heavens! There's a cleric in that bush.
Okay, so is anyone currently interacting with the tinker down the bottom at the moment?
No, I saw the stranger heading toward the cleric, so I sidestepped the tree to watch.
Okay, so
The
you're.
poor
Why is
tinker
everyone in
just
the
left there.
trees?
Not in the tree, I'm stepping around it.
Okay.
He's hiding around the tree.
Yeah, half cover.
Cool. Okay. What is everyone's passive perception, please?
I think most people's is about 12.
12.
I know mine is.
Okay, who has 12?
Me and Josh, definitely.
What's it based on?
Wisdom, base 10 plus your perception if you're proficient in it.
Proficiency, okay.
Mine should be 12 then.
Okay, so,
10 for
Mine would be 11 then, I think. If is it 10 plus your...
10 plus wisdom.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, so we've got. Who is it? So. Shane, did you have 12, did you say?
Yes.
Okay. Telemaine, you're asleep. Okay, so those of you who have passive perception of 12 notice that the Tinker, Sim, is starting to whistle a couple of notes repeatedly. A second later,
No.
a number of people appear from around the ruin that you have all been studiously ignoring for the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh dear.
Look at those
So-
golden sun bandits.
Oh, sometimes.
Okay, everyone. Okay, so the brigand, this guy nearest to the clump of you by the bushes, yells, "Hand over your money or your lives," because he's not a particularly original or intelligent brigand. So, can everyone please roll for initiative?
Ignore that 22, that was practice earlier on. The easiest way to roll for initiative is if you go onto your character sheet, roll it straight from there, and it will go straight onto the table.
See, my character sheet's just refusing to actually come up right now. So I'm going to have to do it manually.
That's fine.
Okay, no problem.
To
It's
roll...
1d20, right?
Sorry. Yep, it's 1d20 plus your dex, or minus your dex if you've got negative.
Cool.
So, /roll 1d20 plus whatever. Oh, very nice.
5.
9.
Woo.
I'm just going to roll.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
That was terrible.
You see, I just got a 6, so...
Yeah, but
mine-
I've got +2.
Yeah, so do I. I rolled a 4.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 19.
Ah.
God, I'm psyched.
Okay, so over on the left-hand side, see your character and type in 19 next to it, basically.
Okay.
Oh,
I can't see my character.
in the list.
Can I
if
set
you're,
initiative?
if you're not in a list, you have to wait for Charlotte to add you to the list. It's just because
Okay.
I
Well,
rolled
that's
it.
boring.
It's just because I...
1 second, I'm setting this all up for everyone at the moment. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Is Pod on the list? Yes.
Pod is
Okay.
on the list.
Add
Pod's name
turn.
is on the list.
Okay, great. Oh, you can name your characters, by the way.
Okay. I'm not on the list yet.
Where are you? Over
I'm
there.
kind of right next to the
I've
road, next to the
named
tiefling.
Add turn. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on there. Who've I missed?
Tell me.
Yep, there you are.
I can't do that because I am asleep.
Yep, you have a turn of 0. Sleep. Awesome.
Basically, once you've been added to the list, mute your mic, babe. Once you've been added to the list once, it will just stay on the list. So that's the only time that will need to happen. Apart from, you'll have to add monsters, but
Yeah.
just remember where your character is, pretty much, and you'll be fine.
Need to remember what my spells actually do.
Yeah, I find that helps.
Generally.
Like, I remember the general idea of what they do, but I don't remember exactly what they do. So I know, like, I've got Dissonant Whispers and the Armor one, and but I you know, it's just the specifics, like how many dice you roll to damage or whatever.
That's fair enough.
Sorry guys, I'm just sorting dice. I will probably roll in the chat now because I've got loads of things I am looking at. Okay, so who got to go first?
It certainly isn't me.
Descending.
Ignore me.
Okay, Jack, you get to go first. What are you going to do?
Hello? Okay, which character's that?
That's Frumple.
Frumple, you're first.
Oh dear.
James?
Oh dear.
Okay. Who's next? We'll just ignore James for a
Okay.
second.
Pod, your turn.
Hello. So I take it. I didn't notice the whistling associated with their appearance, but I take it I noticed their appearance easily enough.
Yep.
And heard the money or your lives, and I'm choosing option C, obviously. So I'm going to rush the nearest bandit,
Okay.
and let's see here.
Hello.
What am I gonna hit him with?
Hi.
Oh, we
there
got
he is.
James back.
You back? Okay, your
Sorry.
turn, bro.
Can I communicate as a free action? Can I say something?
Yes.
Talking is always a free action.
Also, I would just double check that, like, in 5th, it isn't.
Yeah.
So I stand up, I throw my hood back, and I say, Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
I can
okay.
hear
Sorry, Mumble's not showing it properly. I stand up, I throw back my hood, and with in an earnest voice, I say, I have no coin. There's nothing for you here. Turn back now, please.
Yeah, they don't really seem to care. You're all in their way at the moment, unfortunately. And as far as they're concerned, you have things on you that can be sold.
Okay.
Okay, Pod, do you want to finish your turn? Then we'll go back to James
Oh, he can
since
do
you
his.
just started. You sure?
Yeah, I haven't actually done anything yet.
Okay, Jack, what are you going to do?
Are they moving and obviously going to attack me?
Yes.
Right, I open up by firing an Eldritch Blast at the nearest one.
Which one's that? Ping which one you want to go for?
Just hold left click on one.
Yeah, to ping, just hold left click. Like this. Bing! Just don't move the mouse.
Or you can click and drag and draw an arrow toward where you're shooting.
Just a sec. I've got a few things opening up, so it's all being
Okay.
a bit choppy for me at the moment.
This one?
I want to go for the one who's out in the open.
Okay, so this guy here, I take it. Okay, no problem. So Eldritch Blast, I don't think you need to do a range attack on that one. Can you double check for me? Okay, so you're preparing an Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Okay, sorry, range attack, please. So, have you got your spell attack?
Yes, I'll get it up in a second. Right, the PDF is being a pain.
Okay,
it should be
no
on the
worries.
character sheet in Roll20.
Okay, 1 second.
What are you wanting to know?
What's his? We just need to know his spell attack.
Eldritch Blast is 1d10, and if he's the same as me, it should be Charisma, I think.
Okay, and you need to make an attack roll before you can do that one.
Yep.
Attack roll will be 1d20 plus 4, I believe, for your spell attack.
Charlotte, can you roll
Mhm.
it for me? Because I'm having problems at the moment.
Okay, sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry, so that's d20. What's your bonus?
I think it was +4.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's 12. My casting is 12, I know that.
okay. Right. Okay, you score a 21. You crit that guy. Okay, so roll double your usual spell hit, please.
So that'd be 2d10.
Is that-
2d10, yeah.
Could you do that for me again?
Okay.
I like this, it's tense for me, I don't know what I'm rolling.
17's a crit.
Okay, you rolled an 8, and your spell attack is +4 to add on to that. Is that correct? Okay,
assume so.
nothing added for that one.
Okay.
Okay, so Adult number 5 is pretty badly hit by that. He yells out in pain and drops to his knees momentarily.
Don't mess, son.
Okay, Pod, you are next.
So I just lunge at the nearest one, shouting, "Not today!" and swing at him with my battle axe, both hands.
Okay, so that's this guy, I presume?
That guy right there.
That guy right there. Okie dokie. Can you roll a d20 plus your strength?
Give me a second. Not sure why it rolls 2 every time. Oh my goodness, a 7, really? Going first.
Unfortunately, the thief was expecting something like this, and he jumps back out of the way. And unfortunately, it is his turn next. He backs away a little bit, so he's in range with you with a longbow. Sorry, short bow even. What am I even talking about?
Does he do a disengage action?
He does not. Would you like a free hit on him?
I most certainly would.
Okay, roll to attack again, please.
I'm gonna manually do the bonus on that so it doesn't do 2 dice again. That's more like it.
Okay, you get in a really good attack. Can you roll your 4 damage, please?
Oh, it's rolling 2 dice. Why does it always roll 2 dice? That's only supposed to be 1. Okay, yeah. 7
Okay.
slashing damage.
Okay, you get a really good hit in on the guy as he moves away, and his arm is pretty hurt at this point. Sorry, let me just double check what HP I had down for them. So that's 11 minus 7. Okay, so unfortunately they are now out of range for you to hit them at the moment, and they make a roll at you. So that's d20 plus 1. And they get a hit on you for 5 damage.
Ouch.
Right, can I retroactively double check something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It was a dumb question. Never mind. Carry on.
You sure? Okay. The next bandit, seeing you attempt to basically decimate their friend, uses their boat for another d20. D20 plus, what was it, plus 1? But unfortunately completely misses. They're a bit panicked having seen you just basically fry their friend almost to a crisp, and it sails over your head.
Was that at me?
Yeah, that was at you, but it
How very rude.
completely missed. But so you're good. Okay, Lucy, your turn.
Yo, I'm gonna poison spray one of these motherfuckers. So, go for the one that's nearest me. I'm assuming I can hit him.
Okay,
far
are
away
you
is
going
he?
to poison spray from there? Each of
No,
these
I'm gonna
is
move
5
here.
foot.
I need to move closer then. Gonna move next to the tiefling. There we go.
Okay, go ahead and poison spray. Which one do you want to poison spray?
This guy.
This guy. Oh dear, poor dude. Okay, do you need to roll to attack for that one? I have
It's
to roll a
cantrip,
dex
so
save.
yeah,
Okay.
looks like. So,
No, the DM has to roll a dex save for it.
Sorry.
Do you want to mute yourself a second? Okay, so for those asking about why it rolls 2, it always rolls 2 for if you have an advantage or disadvantage. So
Yeah.
it will always roll 2 no matter what, even if you say you don't have an advantage on it. But basically just take the first one and you'll be fine.
Makes sense.
Unless you have an advantage, in which case you take the bigger one.
Exactly.
Disadvantage, you take the smaller one.
Perfect.
okay, so it's a case of remembering which ones you have advantage for. Fun time.
Yeah. Okay, what's your spell save, please?
I can do it. I've said it at all on here.
Sorry, I was in. What does he need to roll to escape you?
Oh, no idea.
I
Actually
believe
say
it's
that.
I think
13.
It's usually about.
13 or 14, I believe.
Okay, yep, you
It's
completely
armor
hit the
class.
guy. Right, you hit him. Can you roll for damage, please?
Sure.
Yeah, he's having a very, very bad day, this bandit, and he is now extremely dead. Okay. Okay, bandit number 5 is down. His wife and children will never see him again.
No.
Oh, what a shame.
Next time, don't take on an elf. Come on, we've
Okay.
got experience with these things.
It's true. Okay, Varus, your turn.
This should be fun. 2 seconds, let's do some measuring. So I want to move forward,
Okay.
face towards the bandit up there, and I want to use my thorn whip.
Thorn whip. Okay, roll to attack for that one, I think.
6 plus 4.
That's it. Oh, sorry. Got Shane being technical, double checking this thing. Find out if the Thorn whip hits after these exciting messages.
Confound it.
Yep, it's just straight up 1d6 damage, so it hits no matter what.
Okay, awesome. So 1d6 plus 4, you do 6 damage to bandit number 4.
What's the size of the bandit?
What's the size of the bandit?
If
Medium.
he's, would that count as a pull?
What does
They
the
have to
spell
be-
say for pulling?
They have to be larger or smaller than you to pull. I believe
Okay,
you
they're
are
the
also
same
a
size.
medium creature.
Right, no bother.
Okay, so the thorn wraps around his arm, doing quite a bit of damage, but it doesn't actually manage to move the bandit. Okay, dear, it's your turn.
Awesome. My name is now Deer.
Yep.
Hello, dear.
Shut up.
Have we got a theme going? Because my other character's a tiefling and it's called Dear Darkness.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I will shoot at. Oh, this. Oh, come on.
There is a wall in your way. You're probably going to have to move to do that.
Damn. Horrible walls, always ruining it. How close to dead is this guy?
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
They've not been attacked yet.
They've not been attacked. Okay, I will move here. Aim that way. And shoot this guy with my bow.
Which guy?
The guy I just picked.
I didn't see a pic.
We're
Ah,
not
there we
seeing
go.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, there was a lag. Okay,
Sure.
you're gonna go for bandit number 4. Roll to attack, please.
I would say that's a hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a quick. I'm pretty sure you're gonna kill it, but roll double damage, please.
I balls that up. 2d6 for only 8 damage.
Nope, that catches him square in the throat, and the bandit falls over dead.
That'll do it.
Well, indeed.
Oh, that means mine's so close to dead.
Okay, Gwynnym, your turn.
Hello there.
Hello.
Seems we're in a spot of bother.
Yes,
I will...
yes, it does.
So this thing in front of me is a wall, right? Also, how do I ping things?
Just hold
the,
the left dice click down. So this is a wall. It's at this side. So basically, let me get a rule of things. So this side of the wall is quite high at the moment. However, this little bit here you could probably jump over, but it would cost you double your movement to do that bit.
Can I fire a firebolt over that part of the wall, or is that too?
No, that should be fine.
From where? So can I hit the guy?
You can hit.
Wait a second.
Okay, you can't quite hit this guy, but you can get to this one. So you can get to bandit number 2.
And with
So
a
I can
fireball,
fire-
that's close enough.
Oh, yeah, it's close enough. So I do a hit. So I roll d20, right?
Yes, because it's ranged. And remember to add your spell attack on as well.
Oh lord, spell attack for paladins. Can't remember.
Ooh, okay, that is actually bang on the AC. Can anyone remember what you actually do if it's on AC? Does that hit or is that a miss?
Glancing blow.
Glancing blow. Half damage?
No damage.
No damage. Okay, so
He's only aiming at the square though, because it's an AoE.
um,
Huh?
Firebolt, yeah.
Firebolt's not
fire-
AoE, is it?
Fireball or firebolt?
Firebolt.
Bolt. Oh, okay.
Bolt.
So yeah, glancing damage. So it singes their hair and they look pretty miffed about it, but doesn't do any damage.
I haven't rolled yet. What?
Oh, sorry, I saw Shane's D20 and it confused me. That came through really, really late. That's weird. Okay, sorry. Please do roll for damage. So AC 8 is what you have to beat for these guys,
Wait, hang on.
essentially.
I've not rolled for attack yet.
Roll for hit is what she means.
Roll for hit, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, basically my chat has lagged for some reason. Okay, 10. Yep, you hit and roll for damage, please.
Wow.
Thankfully, I think that's enough.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, that isn't quite enough.
Oh.
It's basically it hits them square in the chest and they stumble back a little bit, but it doesn't actually do enough to kill them just yet. Alright, bandit's turn. So the bandit, let me check which one is that. So the bandit at the top here comes down to attack Pod. And what's your AC?
Let me double check. I think it's 14. 14.
Bang on 14, glancing blow, so it slides off your armor as they are about to attack you.
By my armor, you mean my rock hard abs.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Apparently
All the
I do
testosterone
now.
in this.
So
Okay,
bad.
and then it is the turn of bandit number 1. This guy over here, who grabs a crossbow, is a bit worried about the fact that your rock hard abs basically just managed to deflect a sword blow on the basis that that's a little bit worrying.
My, what app you have.
But just manages to get a hit on you for... what is the roll for this slot?
I should have raged. Why didn't I rage?
Ooh, for 8 damage.
Did you just die?
No.
How
I might
much?
want to wake up the cleric, guys.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so, Emily, can you make me a... Which one is it to wake up from sleep? Let's go for a perception roll to see if you've woken up yet.
You bloody well hope so. There are people dying around here.
It's impressive sleep. Okay, so how do you want me to roll this?
Whiz check.
For... Mute yourself a second.
So,
For against a sleep spell, it would be your wisdom saving throw. So roll a d20 plus whatever your wisdom is. Whatever your wisdom saving throw is.
I'll say you need to get a 10 to wake up.
That'll do.
Okay, you are startled awake and leap up from the bush, very worried and wondering what the hell all the noise is about.
I smile at the cleric and say, I would very much like to meet your sheep god someday.
So how much blood do I see?
There's quite a bit. I mean, over here you've got 2 people who are very, very dead by fire and poison and arrows in the throat. If you can see over the wall up here, this guy is pretty badly injured at these points, and your 2 friends over here are currently in a fairly good state, and a couple of your comrades, or potential comrades, are also bleeding slightly at this point as well as Pod, who is looking in pretty bad shape.
Okay, so who looks the worst out of those bandits and Pod?
Let me have a look. Pod, how much HP do you have left? 2 HP. Yeah, Pod is definitely looking worst off.
Okay, I am definitely going to yell. What is going on here? You guys need to calm down.
Bandits trying to rob us, that's what.
Oh, well that's an issue.
Yeah, a little help?
So, is it my turn yet, or?
Yep, you can take your turn now. You've woken up.
Okay, I guess I wanna, leap between the bandit and the bleeding person.
Okay.
I could try to heal this bleeding person. I guess that's the sort of person that I am.
Okay, roll to heal then, please, and move your character over.
How do I roll the heal? Oh god. So I want to use Cure Wounds, my cantrip, right?
Cure wounds. Okay, so that's one of your cantrips, so it doesn't use up a spell slot. And what is it? Just usual spell casting for that one?
I've got it written down that it says 1d8 plus spell
Okay.
modifier. So I think I have that.
Okay, it's an insta hit, so yeah, it's your 1d8 plus your modifier to heal that many
I'm not
hit
dodging
points.
Nice.
Wow.
You heal for 14 HP.
Much needed.
You are suddenly feeling invigorated and ready to take the world on with your solid abs again.
But I
You
didn't
feeling
take
so
the arrow
ripped right now?
out. The
His
arrow's
abs
still
start
in him.
rippling.
My
I
goodness,
flexed
that
and the
cleric
arrow
has
snaps.
a truly magic touch. My goodness.
So yeah, she touches me, my wounds heal, I flex, and the arrows just snap out of me.
I couldn't put it better myself.
I just think
Are
you
you
need
just
to turn to
giving
the
us like a
bandit now.
little peck dance right now?
You just need to
Yeah.
turn to the bandit right now and just go, "What's up, Dylan? CIA got you pushing too many pencils."
And my character is just muttering, I want it, I want it, I want it.
Oh god,
Everyone wants this.
this is getting a bit Games of Thronesy.
So, you are all completely distracted by the cleric waking up and the yelling and the ab flexing, so you don't see your tinker friend come up behind you and try to attack you with a backstab.
Of course he does.
I had a feeling he was going to do that.
Yeah.
He was going to do
Ah.
that.
And unfortunately, he hits. Backstab is double, I believe? Possibly?
Did I just die?
I think it gets an extra.
Can you
Extra
double check
roll.
that one for me? Sorry, I wrote these things down, and for some reason, all of the numbers I wrote down next to them have vanished from my Word document. Always useful.
Yeah, I'm saying sneak attack is a 1d6.
Yep, it's a rogue ability. With a short sword, I know it's normally 1d6.
Yeah, it'll add an extra 1d6
That's what I'm thinking.
on any roll that
Okay.
they have advantage on.
Unfortunately, he oh, sorry, that's 1d6. I should have rolled a second one. So he completely screws up one and barely. He doesn't even hit you. He practically cuts himself at this point in time. But he does
Wow.
hit you for 2 HP on the second one. I mean, he's basically just seen 2 of his best men taken out and another one almost killed. So, yeah, he basically ends up actually doing 2 damage to himself and missing you entirely.
Wow.
Ha! What a noob.
What
Just
a
happened.
scrub.
But of course, I'm
what
sure
the
I
scrub?
noticed this.
Scrub.
Jack, your turn.
Scrub the
Right.
floor with him.
How much of an impediment to me running is that wall?
It's just double movement to leap over the wall, so you won't quite be able to get to the. Will you? Let me think.
I've got
So
30
it's
foot
one.
movement, so
Yeah, you'll
basically...
just be able to get to. You will just make it, I believe. So you'll manage to get to here.
Well, that I wouldn't be able to do, would I?
So as long as you're in the box next to them, you'll be able to hit. So you've got 30 movement, so you'll just manage it because it's just double for.
Oh, I have a
That
different
one.
plan.
Okay.
I just need to be in 10 foot of them all.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so my character at this point seems to have abandoned all sense of logic and reason and is charging in screaming. A guttural orcish war cry.
Cool.
So I run here, and suddenly he, as he runs, tendrils sprout from his back, spreading around him. As I cast Arms of Hader.
Dang!
my.
Do you
Hold back,
do you need to roll to hit to cast the tentacles?
Yes.
Okay, roll to hit
What
for
it
each
says
of them.
is Arms of Hader. Erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 foot. So basically every bandit.
Thanks.
Each creature on that area must take a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't react until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect. So they need to make strength saves.
Okay,
lord.
no problem.
That's quite
I'll
the
just
bill.
do.
At this point, I'm staring at the warlock, half orc, and just muttering to myself slightly disgustedly.
What their saves are. They don't have it. Literally just a strength roll.
Nice bit of melee AoE in the house.
What's your strength save? Oh, not strength save, sorry, your spell save. It'll be on your third page.
Me?
Yeah.
My spell save is 12.
They all save.
Dang, yeah. Well, they all have ninja moves. They're basically terrified out of their wits by this thing moving towards them, which just makes them dash out of the way with the most extraordinary speed ever known to mankind. The one who's a 20 is actually an elf, so they basically just leap up, do a triple flip in the air, and land back down again.
I imagine they still get lashed though, because in a successful save they still take half damage. So I imagine that's half of 2d6.
Yep, so they managed to miss it. The one who's doing the flip in the air manages to get caught by a tentacle mid-air, which kind of knocks the coolness out of it a little bit. So can you roll your damage, and we'll halve it for them.
Okay. Is it for each one or is it for all of them?
It's total.
For total.
So it'll just be 2d6.
11. So that's 11 damage to each of
No,
them?
half.
Yeah, half
Half of
that.
that.
Half.
So they'll take
Okay,
5.
so they'll take 5 damage each. Okay, so bandit number 2, the one who's been giving Pods some slight issues, and is in fact the one who managed to do this spectacularly. The tentacle grabs them by the ankle mid-air and just dashes them against the ground, insta-kill.
Oh my
And
god.
the others are hit by the tentacles in the chest and look a bit shocked about the matter. They're not looking too great at the moment.
Tentacles?
It's more likely than you think.
Where? are
Oh
they
my
coming
god. What?
It would be so confusing and slightly worrying if we had 2 warlocks who could cast that.
Oh boy.
It would be a little bit weird. I could imagine tentacle fights going on. It would be very strange.
Oh,
Tentacle wrestling like arm wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
no.
Oh,
I'm
come
trying
on,
to
what
eat.
is my little spell level? I get to just summon
Is it
a
noodles,
tentacled
Dan?
thing
Are
from
you
an
eating
abyss.
noodles?
Oh god, no.
Why? So much why?
So,
Anyway,
Okay. Seeing the tentacles, Sim looks as though he's starting to panic, looks around the battlefield. He suddenly becomes very angry and yells, "Boy, what the hell are you doing? Get out here!" At this point in time, a lad around the age of 15, halfling boy, red-haired, sort of appears out of a bunch of bushes to the back that he's currently been hiding in, out of the way of everything, levels the crossbow at Jack, but doesn't actually do anything. He's shaking so much he basically cannot even load the bolts. And Pod, it's your turn.
okay, so this nice stranger that I was talking to just a moment ago just tried, and miserably failed, to attack me. So
Yep.
I, enraged, turn around and smack him in the face with the sharp edge of my axe.
Okay, roll to attack.
Give me just a second to double check the roll. Okay, rage doesn't affect the swing, just the damage. Oh!
Oh, dang, you crit and do... Jesus Christ, 25. I think you may as well just make that triple damage and be done with it.
Oh, well, yeah, because Savage Attack gives you another crit on
Well,
top.
I
Yeah.
don't have savage attacks yet.
Okay. Alright, roll 3 times your dice, please.
Do I?
I think it's fair to say that this guy's probably dead.
Probably.
Hell of a hit.
Head
Okay.
decapitated.
Alright, we'll see. Roll dice, please.
Oh, where's my... There you are. Okay, that's going to be...
You need to add another
Hang
one
on,
there
does
as well.
That's not adding my strength mod on there.
Just do the roll D whatever plus your strength. It's easier for some of these things than doing the automated one.
Mind if I just roll the whole thing at once here and skip those two?
It's probably a good idea.
Nah.
It's probably easiest. Just roll 3d8.
Yep, just do it.
And the strength mod just goes on once, right? Or does it get tripled as well?
No, that just goes on one.
Just once.
Helps if I actually make that roll.
It's / roll 3d10 plus 5.
Yeah.
Holy crap, you eviscerate him. Please choose the manner of his death.
Decapitation, decapitation.
Yeah, decapitation. Off with his head.
Sim his head goes flying pretty much back into one of the trees and he crumples on the ground. There is blood. It's not pretty.
And for my next trick, I just rush toward the nearest bandit. So he knows what's coming.
The bandit is cowering in fear.
Actually, no. I rush between them so that I'm in range of both of them, daring either of them to try to run.
Half orcs get shit done.
Well,
Oh my.
okay, that worked. Who is next?
Okay, well, the bandit up the top there is next. He basically has eyes widened in terror and completely stupidly, because he's that damn scared, he attempts to make a run for it past both of you into the ruins. So, Pod, can you take an attack, please?
Gladly.
Oh god.
The elf is feeling pretty superfluous in this battle.
Holy shit.
And I forgot the rage extra damage. That would have been 22 damage earlier.
Okay, you crit damage it?
That was a 15 natural.
Oh, sorry, yes it is, so it's just 1 damage. 1 dice.
I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, that he is just dead. You catch him pretty much partway through the body and he goes down, just crumples.
Oh,
Okay, Escal, your turn.
Escal? Really? That's
I-
what you're shortening me to?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Essie!
Essie, that
No,
one's nice.
say
Okay,
Essie.
Essie, your turn.
Essie does not like this. I'm gonna go and make friends, well, I mean, shooting him in the face with some poison.
How close do you need to
Okay.
be for that?
10 feet. So, should be close enough now, right?
Whereabouts? You're the blue one over here, aren't you? So, if you need to be within...
Halfling guy. Oh, sorry, I thought this was the halfling guy. Ah.
Yeah,
So-
don't acid spray our priest, please. Our druid, please.
No, please don't.
Okay. In which case, I'm gonna go up here, and yeah, maybe I can't get within range, so I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast him instead then.
Fair enough.
Okay. So.
Okay, it's the first one that counts. So
Dang it.
unfortunately, no, it just misses and goes pretty much just over his shoulder, and the guy looks incredibly scared. Varys, off you go.
I am going to move closer up, and then I'm going to use my Thunder Wave.
Oh my god. Is that good?
Surely that's
No,
not
no,
just
you
the
can
one
move 30
creature.
foot and do an attack. Yes. It's in the rulebook. So you can move
15-foot cube.
Okay, if you want to do
Doesn't it-
that, please note that everyone around you is going to have to make a save as well.
Please don't do that. I don't want to die yet.
Cancel that then, I'll just use another Thorn Whip. Which is...
What?
Save the map
Okay.
with some important details.
I noticed.
Okay, 2 damage. The guy is still alive
6 damage.
and just not looking at all healthy. Skamanos, off you go.
Excellent. I will. Oh shit! Drop the book.
Drop the
apparently.
book?
Yep. I can see this guy, can't I?
Just about, yes. You might have to move down one to get a really good shot, though.
That's fine. I'll be fine. I'm going to shoot this guy all up in his face, and I'm probably going to miss.
Gee.
Nope, 16.
Yep, that's a hit.
And
Roll damage, please. Spell save and AC are different on these guys. They're not the same thing.
oh, d6 plus 2. God.
Oh.
Oh, so bad. 3 damage.
That's a nat 1, I believe, isn't it?
It's only on damage though.
Okay, alright, that's fine. So you do 3 damage. The guy is still standing, but just swaying on the spot completely. Gwynny, off you go.
See, I'm going to interject and say we should probably let him live so that we can interrogate the guy.
Leave one to tell the tale.
You've got a thing about interrogations, haven't you, Lucy?
It's
So
a
you-
way of going
We still
about
have the
things.
the teenager.
Are you
Jack
saying
is
this to the
self-
party?
We're forgetting about the teenager. Yeah.
Yeah, keep the teenager alive, kill the other guy.
That's what I see.
Are you all having this conversation aloud?
Yes, I guess. So I guess we're shouting it. Kill the other guy and spare the halfling.
For what it's worth,
yeah,
what I wrote in the chat is obviously not something I said, but something that is very obvious from the way my character's behaving right now.
Same with mine.
Fair enough. Oh,
Okay,
God.
as you guys are deciding who to kill, the kid up the top here basically just makes a run for it and hides behind the corner of the ruins here. So, what are we going to do? Are we going to leave him alive, or is Gwynnem going to kill it? Or attempt to?
Well, we've still got one person alive at the moment, haven't we? Him. So if someone can kill him, I'll start
Okay.
heading up this way.
I want
It's
to...
Gwynnem's turn at
Yeah,
the moment.
How do I draw arrows?
It's the
Can I
little
move
ruler
forward
icon.
or not?
Alright.
You can
yeah,
talk
okay, I'm a
amongst
bit
yourselves
orange.
as free actions, but you are still in combat, so you can't just start moving as of yet.
Yeah, I thought so.
So Shane, back to where you were.
So
Back
I'm
in your
gonna
box,
move to here.
tiefling.
No.
No one puts tiefling in a box.
And fire a firebolt.
Okay, and a firebolt attack roll, please. 19, that's a hit. Let's see how badly you burn him to ashes.
I'm sure he's feeling the pain right now.
Okay, so it's not so much an explosion, but the fire does pretty much cool round, and it's the last thing. The guy's on his last leg, and he just falls to his knees, and that is the end of them. So you've basically got dead Sim, 5 dead bandits, and a terrified teenager hiding up behind some ruins. What are you going to do?
I'm going to start.
I help him.
I'm
Okay.
running for the teenager. I'm still in the sort of the high of the adrenaline high.
Then we still have to
Unfortunately.
move with the foot. Yeah, I can reach him. Oh, that's not it. There we go.
I'm going to go towards the teenager as well.
Well-
I can get to about here, I think, right now.
On one hand, he hasn't attacked yet.
Nope.
So that might slow me down a step.
Fair enough.
Long enough for someone to maybe get my attention.
Okay, so there's a whole bunch of you scary fuckers converging on this kid, and he drops the crossbow on the ground and just says, please don't, I don't want to do anything, just let me go.
I makes a grab at him.
Okay, are you grabbing or like attacking or what?
I'm trying to grab. It's an aggressive grab, so I'm grabbing him by the throat.
Have
Okay,
to roll for hit.
roll to hit one, that's 1d4 I believe.
Okay. 1d4. Oh,
Oh,
right,
sorry.
Okay.
Yep, so roll to hit, sorry, 1d20, then it would be 1d4 if you attacked him. Thankfully, he is so terrified of you that he basically just stumbles backwards out of the way and lands at the tiefling's feet. He looks up into your face and sees basically a demonic visage staring down at him and just curls up into a ball whimpering.
Can I actually go over and comfort the kid right now?
Well, he's at my feet at the moment, so I will
Yeah.
just sort of grab him by the collar and drag him back in this direction.
Drag him
Excuse me.
towards me.
one moment.
Yes.
I think you've still got 3 other people to go yet.
Look
It's
at
not-
him.
it's
He's
not
a
combat.
child.
Oh, aye, doesn't matter.
We are out of combat
Yeah.
at the moment unless someone goes to hit and damage.
I'm gonna try and comfort the poor little kid.
Okay,
I
what
will
are you
also
saying?
comfort the kid.
What are you saying to the
I'm
kid?
just gonna start crooning to him in Elvish. Or Sylvan. No, go for Sylvan. That's probably slightly more persuasive.
Okay, he's a halfling, so he has no idea what's going on, so he just looks at you askance out of the corner of his eye.
Hey, come on, I'm a charming personality. He's gonna be moved.
He doesn't know that, you're talking in frickin' Sylvan!
It sounds pretty.
Okay, is anyone
Tone of
else
voice.
doing something?
I'm just watching him very closely right now.
Yeah,
I-
it's-
You just
I
walked
dropped to
through
my
a wall.
knees, exhausted.
you can't walk through a wall.
Oh, that's a high wall there.
Yup. Need to go all the way around.
I dropped to my knees completely exhausted, and the sort of the previous fury that I seem to be in has just disappeared.
Yeah, at this point my rage is cooling as well.
Excellent.
Okay, so the 2 orcs are cooling off in a corner. Tresren, what are you up to?
I am running over to help
Who? Who are you helping?
the child.
You run over to help the child. What are you going to do to help them?
Am I allowed to use cure wounds again? I
Kid
don't
isn't
know
hurt
anything
at the
about-
moment. But you could if you
Uh,
wanted.
It's a cantrip, so you could do it willy-nilly.
So they're not hurt at all,
Not at
or
all.
are they?
Nope, not hurt, just really, really terrified.
Can I use my persuasion to try and get him to calm down?
Yep, you can do that. Persuasion check.
How do I do a persuasion check? I'm on my skills
Roll
page.
d20
Ah.
plus your persuasion, and if you've got proficiency in it, add your proficiency.
Okay, I think it just does it automatically if I click that. Yeah. 15.
15. Okay, the kid starts to calm down very slightly.
Okay.
I leap. I gather him into my arms.
He's a bit worried about this, but accepting the fact you're not trying to kill him at the moment. Please
say,
don't kill me, he keeps whimpering.
Speak, child.
I'm sorry, miss.
Your friends have had to attack us.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to hurt you, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me, I'm not gonna hurt you, I
Then
dropped my
why
weapon.
did you try to load your crossbow?
They told me
Oh,
to!
terrible. Stop antagonizing this. Oh, stop it all. Can't you murder enough people by yourselves?
I stumble around the corner, sort of walking on my spear as if it was a walking stick.
At the sight of you, the kid shrieks.
I attempt to drag the child away.
He's basically just letting you do whatever the hell you
It's a
want at the
perfectly
moment.
reasonable reaction to a half orc.
Yep.
A half orc
Okay.
that ran towards you screaming with black tentacles spewing out its back that smashed one of your comrades into the ground.
So I
Yeah.
actually, my character actually says that out loud. By the way.
Oh my god!
I'm a people person.
Yeah, you really are.
Okay, so which way are you dragging him, Telemaine?
Away from those people.
Okay, move. Which way would you like to go?
Move your icon.
You should be able to click on and move your icon. There you go. Okay, so kid's coming over with you on the basis that you seem slightly less scary than everyone else he's encountered so far today. Please, miss, can I
follow
go?
them?
Yep.
Okay, I follow them and just kind of look towards our folks mistrustfully.
Are there others?
I don't know where they are. They're They might be around somewhere, but please don't hurt
Where?
me. I don't know. Please, I don't know.
Where
This
are you
kid-
from?
River me. I came here. I was begging a He basically just breaks off and starts crying.
Well, I think we've got all of we can out of him, to be honest.
I'm hugging this child, and it's now my vassal and assistant. Look, I'm not letting them go anywhere until they're safe from everybody. Bandaged from you weird murdery people.
We're going to the nearest town. Would you like to come with us?
I don't know. What happened to Sim?
He tried to attack me.
Which one was Sim?
He was the tinker guy who was pretending to be friendly with you.
Oh, well, he's
He tried to murder us.
he's kind of in two different places right now.
I think Pod should grab the kid and make him look at
It-
the
it- yeah, it's like-
decapitated corpse.
It's like he's
No,
there and there and there and there.
Pod's calmed down at this point. He's not going to be quite so ruthless.
No, I'm currently just hanging back, leaning on my spear, looking very remorseful.
So you've basically all told him in multiple ways at once that the guy he was with is in multiple places. His mouth hangs open a bit, but he doesn't
I
look
said
as
nothing.
upset as you might expect him to.
And a lot of that person is on me.
More on me, though.
Is that
Yeah,
the picture
kind
you
of
just
surprised
drew in chat?
Went with you,
Yeah.
seeing as you're like very, very blood-stained. This kid has very, very twisted sense.
This,
of what's
this kid ain't
dangerous.
gonna be right whether we let him live or let him die, to be honest.
To be fair, she's one that he never saw attack anybody. So
He didn't
That's
seem to
basically
attack
his logic.
anyone either.
I was just asleep in a bush.
And trying to heal
So-
the half-orc who just murdered his master person.
You're an accessory.
Okay, so he looks around and seems to finally calm down a bit and mutters, "Well, Sim was all right sometimes, I guess, but I don't know. Please, can I go?"
What
You're
would
not
you
going
do?
anywhere.
you think you can
You-
travel by yourself?
You need protection. These roads are really bad. Look at all the blood.
He looks up at you and he looks like he relaxes a bit. He goes, "You really ain't gonna hurt me, miss?"
I certainly won't. And we better get out of here if we want to make sure these people don't.
He
Don't
pauses.
attack me and you're fine.
I slowly
I'm a
approach.
Perfectly acceptable person.
While while
Look into my deep blue eyes.
while everyone is talking to the child, I go around and loot all the bodies for some gold.
Oh my god.
Okay,
not
can
Their camp.
Real rogue, huh?
can
Bring the
you
child to
roll
me.
an investigation check to loot the bodies, please?
Possibly. I can't actually remember what my investigation is. Hang on.
Doing that, having it been mentioned, so President, you start moving away. He stays put for a moment. He looks around at you a little bit and says, If you just let me head up to Tin's Fall, I can show you where they hid all their gold."
Pod nods.
Now we're talking.
Now this is interesting.
You
I grin
find
indifferently.
I am now interested in the child more so than I was before.
you're all bloodthirsty thieves. Okay, so he kind of looks round at you all to see what you'll react. My God! Stop piling on the child! Stop standing on the child! Walking through walls, you are not ghosts!
This is my kid now. All of you need to step off.
It's like, I'm a trendsetter, yo.
Hell yeah.
Everyone, please move off the child.
Okay, so what do I find?
That was me
Okay.
going over him. By the way, but
On the people, on all of the bandits, you find a grand total of 50 copper.
Not very successful bandits.
No, they're not.
Are you also going to search Sino?
Hell yeah.
Sorry, not Sino,
I-
Sim
I'm-
even.
Body. I'm not going to bother with his head.
Oh my God. Okay.
I started walking that way too.
He's got gold teeth. Check the teeth.
Okay. Can
Anyway.
you roll to investigate Sim, please?
we actually don't know each other, do we?
No.
I searched
Nope.
the shit out of him.
Please don't.
I
Oh
back
my
away
God.
when I see where that's going.
Hey.
Battlefield enemy.
30 silver.
Okay, that'll do.
In the meantime, I just kind of sit down in front of the kid, looking as nonchalant as well, and just go, "So, kid, what's your name?"
Okay, you and Tesseran have both sat at the same time. He sort of looks at you, a bit surprised, and says, Drion, miss?
Dreon, a fine name.
Thank you.
Everything is gonna be fine, Drion.
Okay, miss.
My
Miss, I'll
name
show
is
you
Escalwathal.
Escal.
Just call me
Escal?
Yeah.
Yes, miss. Yes, Miss Escal.
No, miss. Miss is a bit weird for me.
Yes, Escal.
Okay, that's better.
And
Oh,
I'm Tesrin.
your name
Do
is
you-
Escal.
Do you know these people?
Which people? The others?
I ask Lucy's character.
My character?
Do you know these people?
Not at all, no.
I don't know anybody here, but I feel like we bonded over this intense experience of combat.
Bonded?
Bonded.
I feel the same way, sir. Madam. Sorry, you're a madam on this one, aren't you? Yes. This
Can
is
I-
not going to get confusing at all.
Please.
Oh dear,
Oh.
it's gonna be one of those problems.
Yep.
I guess introductions are in order.
Good
Pod.
God. I was gonna be introduced with a joke.
You can just call me Scamanos.
Does anyone else have names they'd like to share with the party?
My name is Gwynim Halimian.
G it is. Because I'm never going to remember that.
You can call me Gwynny.
Gwynny, perfect.
How about
Gwyn Stefani? No?
that's a strange name.
I'm going to slap the tiefling again.
You got to roll
It's
to
in a
hit.
tree.
You got to roll to hit as well. And I'm in a tree.
Hang on.
Please roll to slap the tiefling.
Please.
Come down from there.
Come get me.
So, you two are currently bickering in and at the foot of a tree.
Can I fire an Eldritch Blast at the tree next to them?
If you really want to.
Remember
So I
that does
fire an
use a
Eldritch
spell
Blast
slot.
at the tree. Do I need to roll anything?
Just roll for damage.
It will take a spell slot.
Guys, me and Lucy need to go back a minute. We need to
I'll restart
reload our route.
Yeah, carry on. No worries.
Okay, we'll just carry on having conversation until you're back.
Basically, I'm trying to get them to knock it off, so...
Expending a spell slot, are you happy doing this?
No, Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
Ah,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
cool.
So
Okay, roll to damage the tree.
Well, I don't know. What was it,
This
D10 again?
would be funny.
A branch falls off the tree. It makes a very loud noise and a couple of irritated birds fly into the air.
And I yell,
The hell?
enough!
I just continue. I care not for wizards or any kind of magical people, so I just continue with the bitch fight with the person in front of me, pretty much.
Paladin, do you continue responding?
I think they'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, they're not there at the moment, are they?
Sure. Okay, and would anyone else like to have a chat to the kid or to each other while we're waiting?
Oh. Tell me, asking his name, how to spell his name.
Drion, and the guy who was their leader, the pretend tinker, was Sim, spelt S-I-M-M.
I always knew Sims were bad news.
There's nothing wrong with the Sims. You take that back.
Wumple's last name is Cleveland Sims.
Oh, fair enough. I did not know that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They use the Sims music on The Apprentice. It's really weird.
What? Why would you do that?
I don't know, because they're idiots.
Fair enough, it is The Apprentice.
Can I talk to Drion?
Yep, you can
Always.
talk to Drion.
Drion, you don't have to go with these people. Let's go to the next town over and we'll have a meal and wash ourselves off.
He seems to be considering this, but he still looks quite wary of you. I mean, he's not had the best day ever, so he doesn't seem to be entirely convinced by this. Okay, so Paladin, the demon is still attempting to bicker with you. Do you continue to respond after the half-orc broke a branch off a tree trying to get you both to shut up?
Hang on, what have we just missed?
Mostly that.
Okay.
I Eldritch blasted a tree to get them to stop bickering.
Fair
Only
enough.
because I called her Gwen Stefani.
I take it the
And
turning around
also a
means...
man.
Drion,
Forgetting that.
how'd you get mixed up with this guy?
I was begging along the road. I was thinking of going from here to Tinsford, maybe looking for an apprenticeship or something, and I couldn't get any money. I was just begging. So, and then Sim family just picked me up, and I don't know. Sometimes he was nice to me, and sometimes he wasn't. But it was better than what I had before, so I just stuck with him. And then today they said I should come out and work with them, and earn my keep.
And how did that go for you?
I think we all know the answer to that.
He just glares at you from in the tree.
He glares at me. He glares at me.
No.
Let me just check this range a second.
Oh god.
Everyone is now glaring at the tiefling.
I'm not, I'm just overwatching.
I need a shepherd. This Drion will be my first like acolyte of Bayamus.
He now looks a little bit worried. Miss, no offense, but the gods ain't never really done so much for me. I think maybe I'd rather just stick it out by myself.
Bayamus.
Well,
I
I know
laugh.
that. I know how that feels.
I laugh in a sympathetic way, but it's a
He-
hearty laugh.
He's quite surprised by this and seems to warm to you slightly.
Which one of us? Both of us?
Yes.
Good.
Well,
I grin at the
Oh
kid
God,
and say,
he's
"So, what
surrounded."
kind of apprenticeship do you want to do?"
I always wanted to be a tailor, miss. My uncle was before he died, and I liked his shop. He then looks a little bit sneaky and says, "Miss, I mean, Escal, if I show you where Sim and his lot kept their gold, Would you let me keep 2, and I can buy myself an apprentice with that?
Of course.
Buy a whole apprentice?
I think it's
cool.
a fine aim in life to become a tailor. I've worked with many a fabric and actually went along with some players for a little while and was making their costumes.
I tentatively but gently place my hand on his shoulder and apologise for my behaviour.
He's
Good
not sure
lord, I
how to
don't.
react, and he needs some help with this.
I back
can
off.
help.
He very quietly says thank you. He's both slightly warming to you and a little bit terrified, and not quite sure which to go with as his primary emotion.
Considering how many people are so close to him, I'd take a few steps off just so he didn't feel too claustrophobic.
You fall over the wall.
How about I back into the wall?
Anywho, I just grin at the kid and say, "So, come on, let's head off."
Okay, can everyone make perception rolls, please?
Oh, damn it.
Are we gonna die? God dang it.
It's pretty good.
I ain't perceiving shit.
Bear with me a second.
Wait, how do I take it?
I fall out the tree.
Oh my god. You fall out the tree and almost twist your ankle.
Awesome.
Okay, so
Terrible roll.
In it as well, sorry.
let me see.
So that should be +2. I should get 16.
I got 19.
Damn. Wumple sees all that shit.
Okay, so Wumple and Tessren and Gwynnon, because you're facing the right direction, you suddenly notice a group of 4 people coming up on you from the south. The lad sees this and looks at them and kind of whimpers, "Oh no, it's Sino.
Sino? Who's Sino?
He's bad."
Looks like a douchebag.
Okay, the leader of the group walks a little bit further forward from the rest. His view of everything around him, while he can't see the fact that Sim's dead, he can see the fact that there are bodies of various people he worked with littered around the place. He yells in rage, and everyone, please roll initiative.
God damn it.
I was
How do
going to say during that as he walks back in, I climb back up the tree.
Okay, you're back in the tree.
Oh, it's on my
Just-
character sheet, right?
So
Yeah,
it
roll it on your character sheet,
so it's
guys.
D20 plus your dex for initiative.
I'm still
And
coming
then-
down from combat.
Mine's gone weird. It says you attempted to use a roll command.
Yeah, ignore that.
Okay, I think if you get up the turn order box, you should be able to edit your own thing if it doesn't come up automatically.
Got a low roll that time.
Maybe.
Righty.
What is initiative? Is it plus wisdom?
Dex mod.
Plus your dex.
Plus dex. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine then. Plus
Yeah,
0.
plus
for
your
me.
dex mod.
Hang on.
Mine was terrible.
Hell, I don't know.
You're better than me. I'm right at the end now.
Mine was
Oh
awful.
my god.
And again with the 9.
Ouch, Telemane.
Telemaine, you fall asleep again.
Mine intervention sucks.
Ouch, Telemane. Ouch.
Okay.
Oh god.
God.
Can I make sure that the kids kind of stood behind me?
Lay
Yep,
him
that's
next to
fine.
My body. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, he can be protected by my body as well. There we go.
Okay, Varys, what did you roll?
20.
20. Okay.
Nice.
God.
20, 5, 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay.
That was
And
god awful.
sort descending. Okay, so this time, Varys, you go first.
Luckily, they also rolled terribly.
I just keep on getting 9s for initiative. It's ridiculous.
Except that one guy who got 18.
Oh, shit! I didn't even see him there.
Oh, that's the leader even.
Yeah.
I'm going to move up and then use Thunderwave.
Okay, go for it. What's your spell save again?
Spell save 13.
13, okay.
So I need to roll
Hang on.
2d8 plus 4.
What's that range?
Okay,
It's a
so
10-foot cube.
Sino and let me see. Okay, Sino and the bandit to the back, this guy, managed to dodge. The other two get hit. So can you roll for damage, please?
Wow.
Holy.
What was it? Thunderwave?
Jesus Christ.
I can't actually see Thunderwave in here for some reason.
I've got it wrote down as 2d8, and then the attack bonus is plus 4.
Nice.
And it's also a...
Well, this is going to be a bloody quick battle.
It's a 15-foot cube. Yeah, I'm just out of the way. Let's have a
The
look.
cube is
2d8 thunder damage, and they get pushed back 10 foot. On a successful save, they take half damage and are not pushed. Also, everyone's pretty much deafened by a thunderous clap in 300 foot.
Okay, so Sino and the guy to the left at the back both take a pretty heavy hit, but they're still alive. These two to the side are bowled backwards and die instantly.
Good lord.
Dang.
Very
Damn!
nice. Very
that was one
nice
hell of a
indeed.
damage roll.
Yeah.
Never fight a wood elf.
Unfortunately, you've got one all up in your face.
It hits me a pimp slaughter.
If it hits you, you die, pretty much.
Alrighty, Sino takes his turn. He's not best pleased right now. So he's okay. So he's going to roll to attack.
You better pray to our Jesus, Josh.
I got
And
this.
he
Fuck.
hits.
Oh.
And
Oh god.
Here comes the damage.
In before first one out. Don't even get to see Python.
okay, and he hits you for 5 damage with his mace. And like I said, he's not best pleased, so he's going to use his bonus attack on you as well. Sorry, so rolling to attack again. And he just misses you this time, I believe. What's your AC?
What's my what?
What's
AC.
your armor?
16.
Okay, yep. So he misses on the second hit, but you took 5 damage from the first.
How much
I am
health are
down
you
to
on, Josh?
5. I've lost half.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Derek,
Alright,
please
win him.
wake up.
Win him?
It's me, okay. And I just muttered to myself, oh, not again. So I'm going to move 30 feet forward.
Okay, unless you do a ranged attack, you can't hit anyone this turn.
I will fire a firebolt at C, which is this guy, right?
Yep, that's the one. Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, Christ.
That's kind of unfortunate, Dan.
He is still really hyped up from the fact that he just took the thunderbolt, and he manages to dodge out of the way just. Okay, Essie?
Okay. I look at the druid, kind of say, I'm leaving the kid to you, take care of him, and move.
The druid's asleep.
Oh, fuck
Cleric
yeah.
is asleep.
Okay. I say it to the orc slightly begrudgingly, and move to here.
The kid looks a little worried.
Hey, it's not exactly by choice, kid.
The Thunderwave should have woken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Oh no, sure, good point. Yep, okay,
300
you've
foot
just
gap.
woken up.
Me?
Okay,
My
so
bad.
I do
Sorry,
say
I was
to
thinking
the
attack
druid,
range.
Thank you.
My bad, sorry, new DM. Cleric, you're
uh,
just waking up, as she says this.
And again, I'm gonna use poison spray on the guy.
Which one?
Poison spray
Yep, who are you going to attack with it?
on. Sorry, I've got multiple things coming. This guy.
Okay, you're attacking Cena.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Gosh. Okay. Sorry. Having to switch between tabs and stuff is getting really, really
Sure,
irritating
no
already.
problem. I think this is only the point where we could all use double screens.
Yep.
Yep.
Or actually having my stuff printed out would definitely come in handy right
Shut
now.
up, Dan. You've got a double screen.
I have 3 screens.
Exactly.
You asshole. Okay.
Okay, yep, you hit.
Booyah. This is better actually do a bit of damage this time around.
And
Okay.
you hit him for 3
3.
poison damage.
That is...
Sorry,
That was a bad
okay.
roll.
Yeah.
Bad luck.
Seems to be
Okay,
getting a lot of those.
Pod, your turn.
Pod?
Oh, it's me.
It is indeed. It's me,
Alright,
Mario.
let's see.
No. A lightning bolt strikes you from the tree. You are now dead. Sorry.
Okay, so I can get right between them, just like earlier.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I'm not enraged anymore, but
Mhm.
I turn to Sino.
Okay.
You the leader.
Aye enough. What the fuck are you doing?
We just got attacked
Bandits.
by bandits. I'm still a little bit cranky from that. You with them? It appears that you are.
I'm their fucking leader, mate. What do you think?
Okay.
Bad choice of words there, mate.
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
You're calling me a bitch. I
Good
bet you I'm a
lord.
fair 100 years older than you.
Who gives a
rolled
damn?
a
That could be
9
practically
on-
nothing for a bloody elf.
9
Oh, but
on
think of
my
all
roll.
the years practice I've had with weapons.
What's his
You
name?
haven't seen me use one yet.
Okay, so you were going to attack him whilst he was insulting the elf, I
Mhm.
take it. Okay,
Surely that
so
counts as distraction.
even with distraction, it still wouldn't hit, I'm afraid.
Well, would it be advantage?
Dang.
Okay, yeah, sure, roll advantage. So roll a second time.
There we go, that's better.
Yep, you hit him. He is surprised by this.
Not a very good leader, are you?
Very nice.
How would you like to kill this bandit leader?
Chop him
Beheading.
I'm sensing a theme.
God.
Okay, he's halfway through another horrific swear, one which I haven't actually started using yet because it's that bad. Your sword slices through his head, and that also goes flying towards the tree.
And then I turn to face the remaining guy.
He's upset. Okay, so the remaining guy, he's pretty much he's on barely any health now. He's not looking great. He's just seen one of his leaders decapitated in one corner, another one just got decapitated in front of him. He is going to disengage and make a run for it over this way. Your move, folks. It's Scamanos's turn.
Ooh.
You miss. He's running too quickly for your arrow to pierce him, and also you fall out of the tree again.
The elf, being closest one, kind of looks over surprised at the tiefling.
Scamanos, why don't you just stand on the ground rather than being in that tree?
You would think having a prehensile tail would also allow you to grip onto things slightly better.
Well, I wasn't really paying attention. I wanted to shoot him in the face.
Okay, while you guys are talking, the bandit takes another step. Jack, your go.
I'm going to move towards the bandit.
Okay, move towards him. Remember, you're jumping over the wall there, so you're only moving 25 feet rather than 30.
Okay. So that's about there, is it?
That's 30.
One less.
There we go.
Okay, are you going to make a ranged attack at all, or can you?
Yes, I'm going to go for Chill Soul.
Okay, what does that one do?
It's necrotic damage. I think it's. Let me double check. It means he can't be healed next turn. But that doesn't really
I'm not
matter.
sure that's gonna make a whole lot of difference for him.
No, I just felt like using a different cantrip.
Okay,
What did you say it was called?
Chill Touch.
Chill Touch is a... Oh, wait, what?
Chill Touch should be a.
It's actually not. It's a range. It's a range spell of 120 foot.
Yeah, 124.
You do have to
okay,
make. You do have to
roll
make a
attack.
range attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's D plenty plus your spell attack.
Plus spell attack, so +4.
Uh-huh. Oh, dang! You just miss? That's just bad luck. That's honestly just really bad luck. You're obviously having an off day, you're probably still recovering from the fact that you were in a massive rage earlier and he just manages to duck out of the way. However, the fact that you're attacking him, the bandit basically just mutters under his breath, "Ah, fuck it," and turns round and draws his crossbow and fires at you.
Lucky!
That's just mean.
Well, it is lucky. I'd probably die if I get attacked.
Yeah, we all would, Lucy.
What's your AC check?
11.
Okay, he hits you.
Okay.
This guy then draws his crossbow and attacks.
How much damage did it do?
D8. I'm finding out now. It does 5 damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then we are back to the top. Varys?
Hang on, shouldn't the cleric get a go?
The cleric
Oh,
comes
sorry.
awake, I think.
Sorry, yes, cleric, my bad. Ezren, what are you gonna do?
Can I get an ETA on like who looks like they're about to die here?
I'm on half HP.
I'm on half as well.
Who's closest to me? I see someone with a
Jack,
sort of...
I believe.
The one who just took a crossbow.
Ah.
Yep,
Okay,
he has a crossbow bolt currently stuck in his shoulder. It looks kind of painful.
I'm
There's
definitely
more
going
blood.
to hop over there and assist. How do I poke people again? 1d8 plus...
1d8 plus... was it 4?
1d8. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, 1d8 plus 4.
I think it was 7, or was it? No? Wait, what?
Hang on.
My spellcasting thing was...
What are you doing? Cure
Proficiency
wounds.
plus wisdom? Yeah. So that'd be plus 7.
Whoever's eating crisps needs to stop.
Never.
Or mute yourself.
Crisp, so much crisp. Okay, you heal Jack for 14, and the other half orc in the party now feels incredibly invigorated, and his abs ripple.
Is this gonna be like
Oh my
a
god.
standing joke where orcs' abs ripple as they get healed?
I don't know. It just seems to be what's happening tonight.
And projectiles.
What are you
snap
doing,
out of them.
motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore.
Oh my god, no.
Making jokes about like Tezrin being into orcs and her backstory.
Oh snap!
Oh god.
Oh my god.
For my turn, I feel uncomfortable.
Roll to feel uncomfortable.
Is that Dex, Wisdom?
That would be charisma, I think.
Charisma. Yeah.
Charisma, okay.
Roll to see how uncomfortable you are. Minus your uncomfortable. Minus it to see how uncomfortable you are. 19 minus your charisma.
My charisma modifier is 2, so that'd be 17.
17. You're pretty darn uncomfortable. This isn't like the worst situation you've ever been in, but it's certainly pretty fucking weird.
I'm reasonably uncomfortable. I'm not like critically uncomfortable.
So, like,
Basically.
how much do I need to touch someone in this case? Like, because I'm touching
Apparently,
them to heal them.
I'm totally fine with this.
I'm
Okay.
okay.
Paladins, they say they're innocent.
I'm like a multiple dates kind of orc, you know?
I give no shits.
Like, it's a bit unexpected,
Gently
but
rub
you're
it
not
out.
particularly kind of, it's not the worst thing ever. You can live with this. Varus, while all this weird orc-related flirting is going on behind you, would you like to make a move at all?
Can I use mending on myself?
Excellent question.
Mending
Shane,
is
look.
more for fixing objects rather than healing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it's kind of you fix a broken object as opposed to a broken
Nice.
you.
In that case, Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip, okay, do your thing. Not that thing, but sort of, yes.
Yeah, it's a single break or tear in an object.
Hello.
7 damage.
Okay, the whip wraps around his throat and strangles him to death.
Rip.
It's extra
Cute.
penetration all over again.
Oh my god.
This group, oh my god.
Nothing here is inappropriate at all.
We were playing
That I'm weirded
Overwatch,
out by.
And,
Roll to
I
feel
was-
weirded out, please.
I was the ranger, and the upgrade I first went for was extra penetration. And I said that, and Sarah just went, "Hello."
Oy vey.
Oh my.
Okay, so there are even more dead bandits littered around the place.
I loot them.
Yeah, of course you do. Is anyone else going to attempt to loot bandits
I'm going to
before
check the one I can.
Scamaros
I
gets them
said
all?
it
I
first.
feel uncomfortable with this violation of the Geneva Conventions.
Okay.
Fuck it, I
cool.
want loot.
They're all
Harass.
not, are they all
I
not
would
I'm
dead
gonna roll
roll
yet?
to
to
feel
lead it.
uncomfortable.
Okay, do it. Was anyone else like?
I am so
You are
uncomfortable
so
right now.
uncomfortable. Like you've never. I mean, there might have been one or two occasions in your life worse than this, but this is pretty much as uncomfortable as you can possibly
I've
physically
not been
be.
this uncomfortable since I was caught buying a Robin Thicke album.
Basically, yeah.